What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Emigrate. Yes, indeed. How about that? Emigrate making their debut on the channel. This comes as a request from Coke, Loci, Mandalorian Mendoa, Invisible Kid, Kitty Hamilton, Laura Stigler, Svest Kamarek, that's all one word too, Svest Kamarek, and Brian the Electrician. They all want to see me react to this song by Emigrate called War. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, I recognize this song, I know I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Emigrate Official, okay? And the video has 831,438 views. It'll get you there. I may be looking forward to doing this reaction. Unfortunately, there is one thing I'm not looking forward to, and that's the fact that I have to use headphones today. Now, the reason I'm using headphones is because I unfortunately contracted a really gnarly ear infection. It really hurts bad to even touch my ear. So forget putting anything inside besides the doctor said don't. So I'm not using my in-ear monitors today, which is a real bummer, but I do have my headphones. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do and the show must go on. So if I gotta use these, I gotta use these. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Emigrate, War, official video. Wah, wah, wah. There's the word official again. Whenever you see that word official, and especially if it's being used on the official page for the band or worse, from the record label, the chances of the video getting blocked are higher. So just warning you right off the gun, if this video gets blocked, you'll know why. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
We're burning at their stakes now.
I'm digging the feel. I'm absolutely digging the feel of the song. I definitely hear kind of that, a little bit of that Rammstein influence. I know it's the lead guitar player for Rammstein. I know that, but it doesn't sound like Rammstein, though. I mean, there's a little influence there, yes, from a tonal standpoint and from a chordal starting, like the key that we're in. But that's about it, honestly. The rest of it is, I know there's going to be a lot of people go, oh, it sounds exactly like Rammstein. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. It doesn't sound anything like it, actually. It's not anywhere near as industrial. This is far more straight ahead, far more analog, far more straight ahead rock. I mean, it's a much different feel. I'm definitely digging the feel on this. Vocally, I mean, it's not bad. Here's the thing. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not doing anything terrible. He's not doing anything bad. He's doing a good job. Is it impressive? No. I like Till's vocals better, honestly. But I mean, he's doing a fine job. Like I said, he's not doing anything wrong. Everything he's doing sounds just fine. I'm just not a big fan of it. That's all, as far as his vocals go. But the songwriting is immaculate. The songwriting sounds fantastic. I love the groove. I love the feel. I love the guitar tone. I love everything else. Just, I'm not big on the vocals. That's all. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Cameras rolling, so we can televise all that we've been controlling to keep you mesmerized. Market the right explosions, just like celebrities, commercialize religions and their inequities. This is what it sounds like. Cries of synchronized. This is what it sounds like to keep us terrified. This is what it sounds like. Cries of synchronized. This is what it sounds like to keep us terrified. This is what it sounds like. Cries of synchronized. This is what it sounds like to keep us terrified.
Hmm. I'm not sure how this is going to go. This is going to go one of two ways. I'm not 100% sure which way it's going to go. And the difference is significant. We're not talking like, a 0.1 or 0.2 difference. We're talking about a far bigger number. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Emigrate with War. This was a request from Coke, Loci, Mandalorian Mendoa, Invisible Kid, Katie Hamilton, Laura Stigler, Svest Kamarek. Yeah, Svest Kamarek. I hope I pronounced that name right. And Brian the Electrician. Okay, I thought about it, and I kind of had to really weigh the scales here. I was like, okay, which way is this going to go? I don't know. And like I said, it wasn't going to be like a 0.1 or 0.2 difference. The difference was significant. The difference was, believe it or not, it was a 1.2 difference. That's pretty significant. We're talking about a full point and then some. So I really was weighing things down. I was weighing everything against each other, and I made a decision, and I decided to go with the higher score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. The songwriting was really good. Okay, the songwriting was really good. It was super simple, but like I've always said on this channel, simple can be effective when it's done properly. This was done properly. It was done properly. Could they have done more? Yes, I absolutely believe they could have done more, but what they did worked. So can't really knock it. The chordal structure flowed really well. I mean, like I said, it was almost to the point of being predictable. I mean, if I'm being honest here, it was like I could almost guess and almost anticipate where each chord was leading to. I could really kind of feel it, and I was guessing with about 85 to 90% accuracy. I mean, it was that obvious. So it was simple, it was predictable, okay? But it felt good. It absolutely felt good. And my biggest worry going into this was, is this gonna sound like Rammstein? A couple things did, but for the most part, no. It sounds like its own band. There were some tone things that were parallel, like the guitar tones that were being used for this were very similar in style to what Rammstein uses. Songwriting approach also very similar to what Rammstein does, but this did not feel like Rammstein. This did not sound like Rammstein. This sounded and felt unique, completely separated from Rammstein. So, no, it didn't sound like Rammstein at all. It sounded completely different, and I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Other than, like I said, some similarities in guitar tone and an approach to songwriting, but that's pretty much it. Everything else, it's its own entity. So my biggest struggle was the vocals. I kept going back and forth on this. The vocals were not impressive. They really weren't. It was very cut and dry, simple vocals. And this is where I kept getting torn, because he is the focal point, right? This is his solo project. He's the guitar player and lead vocalist, so a lot of scrutiny is going to be put on him, right? Okay, so this is where I was having my struggle. I kept flip-flopping, and I kid you not, there was no in-between on this. I kept flip-flopping between 6.6 and 7.8. I kept going between those two scores for the exact same reason, the vocals. I settled on 7.8, and I feel good about it. I feel justified giving it for this specific reason. And I know a lot of people, when I say this reason, are going to go, well, duh. I know people are going to say that. I settled on the 7.8 because I have to keep in mind he's not a lead vocalist. He's a guitar player.
What? The what? And the what?
I know right now people are going, no kidding. Hear me out, okay?
But they are who we thought they were.
It worked in his favor, because if he had been an established lead vocalist, like let's say someone famous, some lead vocalist is famous, take whatever your favorite band is, okay? An established lead singer came in and gave that vocal performance. Would you call that impressive? Would you call that amazing? Would you call that great? No, you wouldn't, right? What would you say it was? Probably actually pretty good, maybe at most. See, here's the thing. This is why I was leaning toward the 6.6, is because it was pretty good for a lead vocalist. But the thing I have to remember, and the thing I had to keep telling myself, is he's not a lead vocalist by default. He is a guitar player first and foremost, who happens to take up singing. Keeping that in mind, I reevaluated everything and I was like, you know what? That was actually really good. It really was. I have to give it to him, okay? I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Is it a great job on the vocals? No, it's not. Is it a pretty good job on the vocals? By lead vocal standards, yeah, it was pretty good. But again, he's a guitar player. So for a guitar player, someone who really hasn't done a whole lot of vocals, especially not singing melodically, it was actually really good. So I gave it the benefit of the doubt, and that's why we're going with a 7.8. You just gotta keep things in perspective. And I honestly feel good with that 7.8. I do. I really do feel good with that 7.8. So that is where we're at. That is where we're gonna stay. Not a bad job at all for making their debut on the channel. So 7.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.